to submit a proposal on a project? Maybe you've heard the term proposal. Maybe you've seen it. Probably not, because I get asked all the time, can I share my proposal template with a person? Like, they're always asking me, hey, do you have a proposal template you can share? My answer is no. And here's the reason why. Proposal templates are valuable. Proposal templates are worth millions of dollars because they can allow you to win contracts that you're bidding. So just depending on the value of the contract, that's how much that proposal template is worth. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys some key components that you should be including in your proposal. I have five key elements of a proposal that I want to share with you guys today. So if you're taking notes, go ahead and write this down. If you're not taking notes, go ahead and write this down. You're going to want to know this. Now, many times I'm asked, of course, to share mine, as I told you guys, but I don't share my proposal templates to people when they just reach out and ask. Again, it's very, very valuable. But I do share it with people in my boot camp. So my boot camp students do get to see my template proposal that I use to win multi-million-dollar contracts. Now, today I'm going to be sharing 5 of those key elements that I put into my proposal, package, so that it can be helpful for you. So, are you ready? All right. 1. You could say this is one of the most important parts of a proposal. I don't know. It's up to interpretation. It's up to the individual. But scope of work. Scope of work. When you're looking at a solicitation, one of the things I always tell my students to look at is the scope of work and just see if it's something that you can deliver on. Do you have the capabilities? Do you have the capacity to deliver to that particular scope of work? So the scope of work is so important. It's very, very important to speak to the scope of work inside of your proposal. 2 is key personnel. Now, this is a common question I get asked a lot of times, especially when we have solopreneurs that they're a single owner, or maybe it'd be a couple of them, but they're going to have to outsource some of the work, meaning get some subcontractors or a partner with another company. And so when you think about key personnel, you want to make sure you're including any key people, right, personnel, that is going to play an important part in you being able to deliver on your promise. So it could be, just depending on the project, if you had an admin person, it's going to be a lot of paperwork. They could be a key part. Maybe you have to do certified payroll, things like that, and they're going to handle that. It could be a project manager that's going to oversee the project, or it could be someone that's going to actually do the work. So it just depends on key personnel. Who do you feel, or who do you have, or who do you need that you're going to put in those positions to help you deliver on the project? And the project could not be delivered without that person or that particular expertise. 3 is the experience. You need to speak to your experience. Now, you don't just have to list your experiences, but you do want to make sure that you include experience that is relevant to the particular scope of work, that is relevant to the particular project that you are going to be bidding on. So for example, a couple things I would kind of look at and put in the proposal would be, 1, when we're talking about experience, is relevant experience that speaks to the scope of work, meaning type of experience that I've done similar work, right? So that I can show them that, yes, I've done the type of work that you're looking for. Another reason to put a particular experience over another one would be, say it's an agency, a customer that you worked for in the past, or you're currently working for, then you would want to include them. Why? To just let them know that, hey, I've been working with you guys. Everything is going great. You can check it out, right? You're saying more just by what you're putting into or listing as your experience, okay? So that's just my thoughts process behind that. So do me a favor, if you're liking this video, do me a favor, go ahead and like this video. Give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. And then number four is schedule. Your schedule. So especially when you're providing a service, even a product, think about it. What is the schedule? If it's a product, when will the product be delivered? When will you get it into your customer's hand? Maybe it has to be manufactured, built, or whatever. What's the timeline, right? The progression of where it's going to start at, whether it's a raw material to the finished product. If it's a service, you know, what is the timeline of you doing the various parts of the service to get it done? So make sure you include your schedule. And check your schedule. Make sure it's right before you include the schedule. Just make sure the schedule, when you include it, you can live with the schedule and you can make it happen within that time frame. The fifth one, before we cover the fifth one, comment below. Have you gotten your hands on a proposal template? Yes or no? No or yes. Have you gotten your hands on a proposal template? All right. Number 5 is your pricing. Pricing. I think a couple key, they all carry their own weight. So I'm not going to say one is more important than the other. But your pricing does play a key role in your ability to win the contract. Unless it's best value. Sometimes, but if they're going strictly off of price, for sure, pricing is important. Pricing is important anyway, because you want to make sure you price the opportunities correctly. Now, tomorrow, I'll be sharing more on pricing and just some key costs that you want to make sure you're including into your price. Okay, so let's recap. 5 key elements you want to make sure you're including in your proposal, and how these, actually, here's the thing. You can start creating some of this stuff and have it ready, be prepared, hence proposal preparation, so that when you're bidding opportunities, you have some of these key documents already ready. So here we go. You want to make sure you have your scope of work, key personnel, experience, schedule, and pricing. All right, so there you have it. 5 key elements you want to make sure you're including in your proposals. Remember, you're just one contract away. And if you need help and support on writing your proposal, understanding more about the proposal process, maybe you want to get your hands on my proposal template, or you just need help executing on your government contracting plan to get the results that you desire, I want to invite you over to the Contractors Edge Bootcamp. You can check it out over at firstbiddonefast.com. firstbiddonefast.com. I'll put the link down below for you guys. So again, as I said, you're just one contract away. What gap do you need to fill in order to get you to that first contract? Check out the Contractors Edge Bootcamp. I'm pretty sure it'll fill that gap for you. It's over at firstbiddonefast.com. All right. And so until next time, I'll see you guys right back here real soon. Bye for now.